Hi, I'm Brian Way, PGA professional and inventor of ProPutt, and I'm going to show you exactly how to use the ProPutt training aid and go through some of the different ways you can use the new two-piece alignment rod system. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to adjust it to fit your stance, and you can do that by just rotating one side open until you get it to a width that's comfortable for you. From there, we're going to attach the alignment rods by just pushing them into the clips and then make sure they are fully extended all the way to the outside. That's going to put the alignment rods right over top of your knees and give you a great visual at address of getting your toes, your knees, and your hips all nice and parallel to start. Okay, so once you have that set, you're going to place it just above your knees and apply just a little bit of inward pressure. All right, that's going to engage that lower body and give you the feeling of having a nice, solid foundation. Okay, now that we're ready to putt, the main thing you're going to pay attention to is that rotation. We want to try to minimize that lower body movement as much as possible. And because ProPutt is now engaged with your lower body, any sort of movement is going to be picked up and exaggerated by these alignment rods. Okay, so that's going to be the basic way you're going to start. You're going to get set up, you're going to get these things positioned right over your knees, and then you're going to focus on keeping that lower body nice and still. So from there, if you want to check yourself even further, you could bring in another alignment rod and lay that down along your feet. And now you can match up the rods on the ProPutt with the rod on the ground, trying to keep that nice and parallel all throughout your putting stroke. So that way, if you do end up moving, it's going to show you just how much you moved off of that intended line. Okay, you could also flip it. You could take the little rods off, put the regular alignment rod in, and now you're going to use these on the ground as a putting gate for your putter. All right, that's going to help you work on keeping your lower body stable, and it's going to help you keep your hands nice and quiet and keep that putter face nice and stable all the way through impact. Okay, you could also use these as markers to help you work on the length of your stroke. So if you're someone who has a tendency to take it really far back and then slow down into impact, or have a short backswing and then really speed up through impact, you can lay these down on the ground and work on just matching up your backswing with your follow through, trying to keep that nice and consistent. You could also use these as a putting gate and put them between you and the hole at different distances, and then you can see how well you're starting your putts on your intended line. Okay, so there's a lot of different ways you can use ProPutt. The main way is going to be with these shorter alignment rods, making sure they're, again, extended all the way out so they sit right over top of your knees. And you're going to use this for setup, alignment, and working on limiting that lower body rotation. From there, if you happen to have another alignment rod, you can bring that in and do a lot of different things and work on a lot of different aspects of your putting stroke all at one time. So head to our Order Now page, get yourself a ProPutt, and start building a nice, solid, reliable putting stroke. Also be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at ProPutt USA for up-to-date videos and information regarding our product.